Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Ringside Cinema on location right here at Allegiant Stadium. Guys, I did this last year. I filmed my official WrestleMania predictions video from right here. And you can see behind me they got championship matches. Last year they had like all the different match types, all the different matches from last year. But this year they got just only the championship matches. So I wanted that in the background of this video. But we're going to go ahead and do my predictions video. I will be here all week in Las Vegas filming awesome content on location, different areas around Vegas. So go ahead, hit that like and subscribe button right now if you want to catch up with what I'll be doing during WrestleMania week. Now let's go ahead and get right into the predictions. I watched Raw finally. I caught up on Monday Night Raw. So I have a little bit of an idea of where I want to go with my predictions. So let's start with WrestleMania Saturday, in which you guys know the first two matches will be on ESPN2. I got the match card here on my phone. Number one, you got the Vision, Logan Paul, Austin Theory, and I guess honorary member of the Vision, ISO Speed, against the Usos and LA Knight. Yeah. Honestly, for this one, I think this is the opening match of the card on WrestleMania Saturday. So I can easily see this being the one where the baby faces win. They get the crowd hyped up. Probably a eat fest like it was last year with the Usos. So I'm going to go with the Usos and LA Knight to win here over Logan Paul, Austin Theory, and ISO Speed. The second match on WrestleMania Saturday that will be on ESPN2 will be the unsanctioned street fight between Drew McIntyre and Jacob Fatu. Now I gotta be honest, a lot of these times they do these stipulations, they stay within the arena. I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't mind if they came out here, outside, brawled outside of this stadium. It is unsanctioned. Let them fight wherever. Let them go fight on the strip. I think at the end of the day, I think this is going to be Jacob Fatu beating Drew McIntyre here. Jacob Fatu last year won the United States Championship from LA Knight right here in Las Vegas at WrestleMania 41. So Jacob Fatu will get a second straight win when he beats Drew McIntyre in the unsanctioned match. Now, and we move on to the Women's Fatal 4-Way Tag Team Championship match. Nia Jax, Lash Legend, your champions, against Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, Bayley, and Lyra Valkyria. And as of the making of this video, still the Bella Twins. We have no idea the status of Nikki Bella and her ankle injury. But I would imagine that the WWE had planned on Nikki Bella the Bella Twins winning the tag team championships. So with her injury, I would think that would probably play a role in that not happening. So I think based off of what happened last year, Bayley and Lyra Valkyria should win this match. And that is my official prediction. Bayley and Lyra will walk away from WrestleMania 42 as your new women's tag team champions. Now, sticking with the women's side, the Women's Intercontinental Championship, AJ Lee, Becky Lynch. Surprisingly, we did not get any of these two women on Raw last night. It was so weird. It's the go-home show. Like, everybody should be there. I mean, the MFTs who were on SmackDown were on Raw last night. So, this was a tough match to pick because honestly, you could have Becky lose and move her back into the world title picture post-WrestleMania. Or you could have her win and she stays in the Intercontinental Championship picture. So, ultimately, I do think Becky Lynch is going to recapture that Women's Intercontinental Championship. Even though maybe it might be time for her to go back to that world title scene. Next, we have Seth Rollins versus Gunther. Gunther, basically on Monday Night Raw, explained this is about who's the better man. This isn't about Paul Heyman or the favor. What is it with Paul Heyman and favors? We went through this storyline last year. Anyway, Gunther says that Paul Heyman owes him a favor for going after Seth. Ultimately, this is a tough choice because Seth Rollins returning from injury. He needs to win. Gunther, he needs to win, obviously. But I'm going to go Gunther with the win. I think Braun Breaker will return here and cost Seth Rollins the match. Your Women's World Championship match will see Stephanie Vaquer defend against the Royal Rumble winner, Liv Morgan. Honestly, I'm going to go Liv Morgan here. I think, they got her filming like music videos. She's like singing, I guess, a new theme song now for her. So it seems like they're really going all in for Liv Morgan with new music, the music video that played last night. And I think you could probably move Stephanie Vaquer down to the Women's Intercontinental Championship scene where she could take on Becky Lynch in a dream match, so to speak. And I think the Judgment Day implosion will probably be part of what happens here. So I'm going to take Liv Morgan over Stephanie Vaquer, even though I could see Stephanie retaining. And last but not least, the main event of Saturday, of WrestleMania Saturday. And as you can kind of see behind me, they got Pat McAfee's face on the freaking graphic here. It's ridiculous. Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes do not need Pat McAfee or any celebrity. But that's the cards we're dealt with here. I'm going to go Randy Orton. Beats Cody Rhodes. It shouldn't. I hope that Pat McAfee will have little involvement in the match. Maybe Jelly Roll will be there, take out Pat McAfee, so that way it can just be Cody and Randy. But I unfortunately don't see that happening. But I'm going to go Randy Orton here to capture world title number 15, just like he said he would. Let's go ahead and move to WrestleMania Sunday. Now, the first two matches, just like on Saturday, will be on ESPN. And ladies and gentlemen, if you have not watched wrestling in a while, you tune into ESPN, you see Brock Lesnar, and you see this big, giant, massive man, Oba Femi. I want you to watch it because Oba Femi is the future of this company, future of the WWE. And right now, what I will say is this. I'm predicting Oba Femi to win, but because we've seen TKO stick their nose in the booking of Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes, I do worry that because that TKO, because this match will be on ESPN, that, oh, hey, people are going to know who Brock Lesnar is, so let's have Brock Lesnar win. But in all cases here, Oba Femi should absolutely win, but be prepared for the disappointment. I already am going to be prepared to be sitting in my seat and disappointed if Brock does beat Oba Femi. Like I said, I think Oba Femi should win, and you should just catapult him to the moon. King of the Ring, world title, SummerSlam, everything. The Brock push, right? Oba Femi is my official prediction, but watch your TKO, stick their nose in this booking, and force a Brock Lesnar win. Next up, we have the United States Championship match. Sami Zayn, the champion, who is now getting booed, versus the babyface now, Trick Williams. And yeah, I'm going to go Trick Williams here. I hate that they could not find a way to get Carmelo in this match, or even Ilya Dragunov, just like a fatal 4-way, something like that. But, oh well, it is what it is, right? So, Trick Williams, I think he's going to beat Sami Zayn. He's going to capture the United States Championship here. And it should be a big weekend for the NXT Big Three. Trick Williams, Obafemi, and Javon Evans, which we will get to right now, because that is the other match on ESPN on Sunday. Intercontinental Championship ladder match. The champion Penta defending against Javon Evans, Dragon Lee, JD McDonough, Rusev, and Rey Mysterio. You know what? I think the big NXT 3 from last year are going to be standing tall at this year's WrestleMania. Give me Javon Evans to win the Intercontinental Championship in this match. We have the Demon returning for the first time since WrestleMania 39 against Dominic Mysterio, the Demon Finn Balor. Kind of wish they did not bring the Demon back for this match, because like regular Finn Balor needs to win, and I would like to have seen them do something where like the Judgment Day takes out Finn Balor like after Balor wins, and then we get the Demon. But we're getting the Demon at WrestleMania 42 on Sunday, so I'm gonna go Finn Balor, or Demon Finn Balor, for the win. Then we have your women's championship, Jade Cargill, Rhea Ripley. Honestly, this match could go either way. I'm gonna go Rhea Ripley. Next up, we have your women's championship match. Jade Cargill defends against Rhea Ripley. You know, this could go either way. It's a shame that Io Sky is not on this card. They did not announce anything. She had a match with Kairi Sane, but I do expect Io Sky to be involved in this match in some capacity. Maybe there to try to keep B-Fab and Ming-Chin at bay. That's my guess here. But I'm going to go Rhea Ripley beats Jade Cargill for the championship, and Rhea Ripley officially moves over to SmackDown, because honestly she's done everything on Raw, and I think they were waiting on Bianca to come back, but at this point we don't know when she's going to come back because of her finger injury that's kept her out for an entire year at this point. So I think just go ahead, take the title off of Jade, give it to Rhea, and then just go from there, right? And of course, you can see behind me the main event: CM Punk, Roman Reigns for the World Heavyweight Championship. You know, last year this match, the World Heavyweight Championship, was Gunther and Jey Uso. So the World Heavyweight Championship got an upgrade this year, match-wise. But yeah, the promos back and forth. All I want to say is this: I hope that the matches are better than the build. That's all I'm going to say. But I'm going to go with Roman Reigns winning, because one of the things that stuck out to me during that promo on Raw was that he kept saying we're going to fix this. We're going to, who's the we? Is he talking about the bloodline, or is this going to be a continuation of this potential WWE versus Team TKO storyline where Roman Reigns is going to be lined up a part of Team TKO? So, who is this we? You know, is this going to be intertwined with Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton from night one? I'm going to be very curious to see what this means. Obviously, a bloodline reunion is something that we can't leave out as a possibility, but we'll see. So, I'm going to go Roman Reigns. He wins the World Heavyweight Championship, and I guess he'll go on vacation. I don't know. But those are my official predictions for WrestleMania 42. Again, right here from Allegiant Stadium, right here behind me. I will be here in Las Vegas all week, filming cool content for the channel. So let me know your thoughts and predictions in the comments below. And as always, I've been your host, Money Mike, and you've been watching Ringside Cinema on location right here at Allegiant Stadium.